Just arrived in Malta, Mediterranean island, if you never heard of Malta. So yeah, I'm still at the airport. I bought this card for 21 euros. It's good for a week on all public transportation. You still have to pay for the ferries. That's good for all buses. There are no trains on the island. So $21 euros for a week. You can buy it over there at the WHS bookstore. And you can also buy it over here behind the car where it says Malta Public Transport, but there is a long line. So yeah, you can pay credit card, euro cash, 21 euros, good to go. So the bus stop, you can see this is the main entrance to the Malta airport. The bus stop is right here. This is a card being advertised that I've been talking about. 21 euros for adults, called Talinha. It's a big stop. They stop from over here to over here, and this is my bus to St. Julian's. So I'm gonna get on the bus. You're gonna swipe the card every time. So this is St. John's Cathedral in Valletta, Malta. It's called the Co-Cathedral, and it also has the biggest painting by Caravaggio. It's also the only painting by him that was ever signed, and his signature is on the stream of blood coming out of St. John's throat. I cannot show you the picture of the painting because it's in an area where it's not allowed to take pictures or to film, but we're going to show you the rest of the cathedral. So I'm in Medina, and this is the local bus stop right here. It's a big stop on either side, and right behind the trees you can see a wall, and that's where the castle is already. And if you turn around on the other side, there's a way to Rabat. It's they're right next to each other, so the walk from Medina to Rabat is less than 10 minutes. I want to show you a little bit of the walls here. I cannot get around the walls to show the ocean because it's too windy, which is nice because it's hot already, but the GoPro is not good enough to handle the wind. So yeah, this is the first glimpse. You can come here from Valletta or from St. Julian's on the bus. It's no problem at all. And no matter where you come from, you will also go through Mostar, where the big dome is, and you can do that on the way back to St. Julian's or to Valletta as well. So I will show you everything you can do easily in one day. So it's about 8:45 and the museum's open at 9 AM. Medina is completely preserved. Nothing was destroyed here. And people still live within the city walls, the old city walls. And this used to be the capital back in the days. So yeah, people actually live here. And this is a good example of how it feels to be in Malta, because the whole island actually feels like one big open air museum. There's nothing like it. So I'm at the St. Agatha catacombs, and you hear something going off, bombs or cannons or whatever. But it's all good, I think. Church in Malta. I'm not going to talk too long because it's a church. You can see it's one of the biggest domes in the world. It's the 4th biggest in Europe and the 9th biggest in the world. And this place is famous for a miracle. So during World War II, the Germans dropped a bomb on the church, and it went through the roof, and it happened during service when there was all these chairs, there were people sitting, so the bomb drops down, but the bomb did not explode. So it's a miracle that a big German bomb drops through the ceiling, the place full of people, and the bomb does not explode. You will see the bomb on the other side of the altar. So this is also the first time that I was given one of these. Because I'm wearing a tank top, I have to be decent. It's the house of God, and this is the dress code. It's very common, but it's the first time that they give one to a man. Usually they just give them to women. If a man comes in a tank top, it's not a problem. So that's a Catholic church working on their gender equality, I guess. Okay. So this is where you can go see the bomb. Alright, so this is the Blue Grotto. If you come here, you can do this in one day with Medina and Rabat. Just start early. If you're coming from St. Julian's or Slima, leave there at 8 AM and you can do all of this in one day easily. Most things they close at 5, and many buses, they only go once every hour. That's why it's good to start the day early. Alright, so I'm on Comino Island, and this is the Blue Lagoon right here. So you can walk around, and then there's more blue water, there's more lagoon. So yeah, Comino Island, and the far back you can see Malta Island, and over there is Gozo Island. It takes about 20 minutes to get here, and it's $10 return. And as you can see, it's really busy here already. You can buy, you can rent these chairs, and then you can sit in line with like no personal space or anything. I don't see the appeal, but that's Europeans like to do that. You can rent a locker here for €5 or €8, depending on the size of the locker. There's food for vegans. You can buy little cups of fruits. They look fresh. And yeah, you can buy souvenirs and water. So you don't really have to bring anything if you don't want to. But if you're on a budget, just bring your own food. They have public toilets up there. So everything you need is right here. So this is the Blue Lagoon. It's very blue. You can see up there, that's where you can leave your towel and set up for the day, but it's kind of rocky. So if you look here, that's where the ferry comes. If you look on this side, you can walk all the way to the other side. I'm 6'1", and I can walk here, I can walk down here just holding up my hand. So if you have something on you, like a cell phone, for example, then just hold it up in your bag, and you will be able to walk all the way to the other side where there is sandy beaches. There's no sand over there, so it's much nicer on this side. Just grab your stuff, walk over here. It's much nicer, it's more quiet. All right. Alright, I'm in Secava, and this is the ferry terminal to go to Gozo. It's $4.50 or $4.60, and if you want to go to Blue Lagoon, that would be on the other side of the parking lot. So yeah, let's go inside. I saw a ferry already, and I don't want to miss it. Alright, so the ticket is $4.65. That's a return ticket, so you only pay $4.65 once. And I think it takes about 20-25 minutes. You can see Gozo on the back, and if you look closely, you can see Victoria, the main city, and the Cathedral of Victoria in the back. It's the best bakery in all of Malta to do the ftira. Ftira is traditional Maltese dish. It looks like a pizza, but it never comes with cheese, and it never comes with the tomato sauce. It's just toppings on dough, and it might sound boring, but it tastes really, really good. So I'm just gonna show you how it looks from the inside. So I got 4. This is the first one. One of the good things about solo traveling is that you don't have to share the food. I'm gonna eat all of this. And yeah, I'm gonna eat 2 of them down here in the shade. And the other 2 I'm gonna eat tomorrow morning before I go to the airport.